Good morning, everybody. So, this is the first week I'm doing this, and I'm going to, well, I play the Super 6 every week, so, I don't know, I should try and remember to do this every week. Anyway, so it's week 32 on Super 6. A little nice game of FIFA, by the way, for you, to add a little extra entertainment. There's a good scoreline at the end as well, to be fair, so I'll say that a bit slower. There's a good scoreline at the end as well, and as you can see, I'm Brentford. So it's FA Cup. I think one or two of them are replays, I think. No, I think I'm wrong, actually. Anyway, so the first game we've got is a Prem game. Sheffield United are at home against Brighton. Now, Brighton started this season phenomenally, but they've slowed down a little bit up on the Christmas, playing 305 games throughout the end of December. And Sheffield ain't that bad. They're really bottom, like low in the league, but they ain't that bad. But I've still had Brighton to win 2-1 because I feel like, yeah, they're hard. They're going to be hard to stop. They play very fast. They move very fast. They're quick, and they're fucking accurate when they get into that final third. So yeah, Brighton 2-1. Everton Luton. Now, Everton have started picking back up again, but Luton are very like up, win a game, lose game team. And I've watched a couple of highlights of Luton and I really like them, so I've had 2-1 again. 2-1 to Luton, and Luton are away at Everton. Now, this should be an obvious. I think this is an obvious one. We've got Leicester Birmingham. Leicester at home, which I've said 3-1 Leicester, because Birmingham are playing shit anyway, but I'm sure they'll get a goal somewhere. Sure they will. Why wouldn't they? Newcastle have finally had a rest, so hopefully their players are regenerated and they're going to come back to form. Because I do like Newcastle, man. I got really sad. Do you remember the year that they were in the relegation spots? And I was like, man, it's not even going to be the Prem, is it, if fucking Newcastle ain't in there? Like, my entire life Newcastle have been in the Prem. Like, it wouldn't make sense for them to not be in the Prem. And then they got all that money, so I don't think that's going to be a worry for the future. Oh, what I forgot to mention. There's pundits, Sir Jamie Carragher, some Dave dude, and some admin have all had predictions as well. So you know I said 2-1 Brighton at Sheffield. The admin and Jamie Carragher agreed with me, because I'd put this like last Saturday. They do theirs like last night, I think, Friday night or Friday day. So Jamie Carragher and the admin agree. Dave reckons 1-1. The Luton-Everton game, I'm the only one who said Luton. To be fair, out of everybody who plays Super 6, only 4% have said Luton. 11 have said draw. 85 are on Everton, which Everton is the right shout, to be fair, because Sean Dyche, all that lark. He's a good defensive manager, holding manager. But anyway, yeah, 2-0. Carragher says 2-0, Dave says 2-0, the admin says 1-0. I'm saying 2-1 Luton. The Birmingham Leicester, 2-0 Everton. No, fuck's sake. Dave says 2-0 to Leicester. Admin says 2-0 to Leicester. Carragher says 3-1. Carragher's copying me, by the way, if you can't tell. He didn't copy me this one though. Fulham Newcastle, I said 2-1 to Newcastle. And Carragher says 2-1 to Fulham, and the admin and Dave both say 2-1 to Newcastle. Now West Brom Wolves, I think they've put what they've put because it's Derby. But come on, man. Well, I know West Brom are playing well, but they can't fucking stand Wolves. So Dave reckons 1-1. The admin reckons 1-1. Carragher reckons 2-1 to Wolves, and I reckon 3-1 to Wolves. Now, the story of the week. Jurgen Klopp is leaving Liverpool. And for this specific game against Norwich, so Carragher reckons 3-0, I reckon 3-0, the admin reckons 5-0, and Dave reckons 2-0. Obviously also to Liverpool. And I've put the 9th minute golden goal. It petered out. Where are we? 2-0. Oh, nice. I must admit it was quite fun playing with Brentford. So that's the Super 6. As I said, Sheffield, Brighton 1-2, Everton, Luton 1-2, Leicester, Birmingham 3-1, Fulham, Newcastle 1-2, West Brom Wolves 1-3, Liverpool, Norwich 3-0. And 9th minute I think I put for the goal minute. So I haven't been keeping too up to date with transfers. That was a banger, but how sad. That's why I skipped it. Yeah, so I haven't really been paying that much attention to the transfer window, to be fair. I was watching quite a bit, and then when I went on holiday, so I've got no need to watch Sky News or any fucking news for that matter. But Calvin Phillips has gone, West Ham on loan, which I thought was a bit weird, but I don't know, he got injured, didn't he, quite early on when he got there, so I guess it is what it is. It's hard to stay in a Pep side that's on top of the game all the time. I don't know who Claudio Echeverri is, but he's come from River Plate to Man City for 12.5 mil. Man U, they've loaned some kid out. Radek Vitek. Never heard of him. So I'm just looking for the decent deals that like are actually worth talking about a little bit, more than anything. Man U, Dan Gore's gone on loan to Port Vale. Fulham has sold somebody called Ollie O'Neill, never heard of him. Bournemouth, Brighton. These are all outgoings, so I only really want to know big outgoings or incomings. Now Perisic has gone from Tottenham on loan. I don't think he plays for him anymore, does he? Like pitch time. I don't think he gets much pitch time anymore at Tottenham. But Tottenham are on fire since that Postecoglou came from Celtic. I think they're up top somewhere, aren't they? They're like the proper pushing. Yeah, there's not really been that many big deals, to be fair. No, mostly Prem teams loaning people out to either foreigners or lower teams. Hannibal's gone to Seville, but I'm sure everyone knows that because that's quite old now. Sure, that's like a week at least, over a week ago. So yeah, really, the only thing there is to talk about is Calvin Phillips. Which, yeah, I guess Pep didn't want to let him go because he is decent, but he does need fucking pitch time desperately. Oh, how does he hit the post? That's because he's had like 9 months off, thanks. Even though he didn't in FIFA, but still. Mr. Tony. Which is back as well, you know. Didn't he have his last game last week? His first game back last week. I don't know whether to let this play through. I'm going to let this play through because it ends quite fun. It was a fun game, to be fair. Like, compared to my Ancient City career, where I'm in League 2 and my players are all... the passing's so clean on this, so I need to calm down in my League 2 one. Because I'm just getting annoyed. Oh my god, that's terrible. I keep getting annoyed in my career because my players are all shit. And I'll try and do some simple one-touch passing and like it never ever goes the right way. Never ever. Where's my cup of tea? And Ketia, yeah, get him off. He was quite quick, he was, but he just weren't a threat. Oh yeah, this is FIFA 22, if you can't already tell. I've basically created a tournament where it's the Premier League and all the teams in the Premier League are the right teams for this year. But there's no way I'm doing all the transfers. That'd probably take about 3 days. Just trying to find out who's where would take about 3 days. What are you talking about commentator's curse for, mate? Oh, I think it's spring coming, by the way. It's not quite the end of Feb yet, but like, last 2 days the sun's been out. Not that I went out. Actually, I did go out when the sun was out yesterday, but I have that much, like, I have like 3 layers on. T-shirt, I don't know whether to call this a jumper. It's not really a jumper, it's like just a thin little fleece thing. And then a waterproof coat, waterproof, windproof coat. So, I don't know. Oh, yeah. I don't think that should have gone in, mate. From 2 down. Fucking Arsenal, eh? What are we, 73rd minute? I can't believe he kept that in. I just can't believe he kept that in. Whips it off to the right back. By the way, for professional commentary, you know how football commentators like to just waffle a load of shit for 90 minutes? How about this for an idea? Just commentate on the fucking game. There's old people who want to watch this shit who don't even know who's on the fucking ball half the time, and the commentators don't tell anyone. And it's really nice to have Rico, even though he just gave the ball away and cost us 3-2. It's not his fault. Blame the guy who got sent off. I got a really cool video of 2 deer, by the way, but I can't edit it, and the coolness isn't until like about the last 2 minutes. And yeah, I don't know. I could re-edit it, but I don't really have any of the software or anything. I definitely ain't got the hardware, never mind the software. Go on, go on, cut back, go on. Yes. That is It's literally how I felt when I got that. I think that was the only shot he had all game as well. But he's rapid, I don't know who he is. I don't know if he still plays for him or what. What's his name? I can't really see it. His name is Meditation Man. Him and Haaland go and have a sesh. Johan Wissa. Damn, he's got the shakes, as we say. Nervous guy, nervous guy. De Silva. I can't believe there's not been... How long's left of this transfer window? It's the 27th today. So... La Conga. Oh, by what I was saying earlier, I mean like... Okay, maybe they should have the option to change commentary system, because I know there's other commentators commentating on the same game when you're listening to some fucking clown from the Sky commentary team doing it. But like, I don't know, maybe you should have the option to listen to the radio version of the commentary, or the Arabic version, or fucking, I don't know, anything. And why doesn't Roy Keane do it? Like, you got Gary Neville, which he ain't as monotone as he was, but he's still slightly monotone, and it's fucking hard to listen to. But he's still not one of the worst commentators, Gary. I think he's quite decent, to be fair. He's good at chatting. He does very well when it's Liverpool United and he's there with Carragher. He does very well at not crying and freaking the fuck out, especially when the game's smashed. But no, I can't think of the people. It's usually just boring voices, some monotone voices. What's that? I think he's Dion Dublin. He's very fucking monotone, isn't he? I think it's him. Don't hold me to that, because I might be wrong. Yeah, that was a great game. That was the first game of the tournament. So that's the first game of the season. I created it just so I had something to talk over. Yeah, like, subscribe this. I'll try and do this Super 6 every week. Obviously the transfer stuff, that's fucking not even going to be going anymore, is it, next week? So I don't know, if there's any big things happening in the transfer, I guess I'll talk about it, but by next Saturday you'll probably already know. Mind you, it might be next Wednesday, next Tuesday, next Wednesday. It depends when Super 6 put the next round. But I don't really know the games and the schedule or anything. I assume that they're going to be once a week now, because the Christmas break's over and shit. New Year games are done with. So yeah, subscribe if you want to follow the Super 6. We'll see if I ever actually fucking win. Like this video, thank you. I will see you, well, depends, either next Tuesday, next Wednesday, next Saturday, or if you want to watch some of my live streams, there's a lot of rally games, football games, shooty games, cowboy games. Check my playlists, there's more coming, different stuff. There's RPGs, Skyrim's gonna make a reappearance at some point, God of War at some point, Alan Wake at some point, Assassin's Creed the Ezio collection, because my console broke twice trying to get through that, so I'm a little bit scared to start it because this is a new console. I don't think it's going to break though, to be fair. Yeah, have a lovely Saturday. Don't spend it all just watching football or sport. If you got kids, go out, the sun's out, go walk in nature, stare at some leaves, just sit down and enjoy just being outside with your kids. Good night, good day, enjoy.
Well, somehow the goalkeeper got to it. Arsenal's corner late in the game.